I'm Heather Spalding from Portland State University, and I'm the Sustainability Leadership and Outreach Coordinator for the Sustainability Leadership Center.
And I'm Dilafruz Williams. I'm professor in the Leadership for Sustainability Education program in the Graduate School of Education.
Hi, I'm Vicki Wise. I'm the Director for Assessment for Enrollment Management and Student Affairs.
And today we want to talk briefly about our proposal that we submitted to the Journal of Sustainability Education about sustainability learning outcomes in co-curricular programs. So I'll talk a little bit about why we designed these learning outcomes for our program. And we started in about 2009, and I really wanted to build our programs to be more intentional and to know what kind of experiences our students were having. And I wanted to figure out what kind of competencies we want these students to have when they graduate and finish our programs. So that was the main role in the work that I did.
So assessment is a valuable piece of program development. We set out with our goals and our outcomes, and then we had to decide how we were going to measure the impact of the sustainability curriculum on student leadership. So assessment allows us to answer the big why we have a program, and then what impact it's making, and it completes the cycle of our understanding of our effectiveness with students.
And as we all know, 20 years ago, CSU made a commitment to community-based learning, and the co-curricular opportunities that our students have are just remarkable, because when I teach, my curriculum gets connected to the co-curricular activities on campus. So here we are in this beautiful garden that the students have created, and it provides students opportunities to be engaged in very practical ways with issues of sustainability, whether it's related to food systems or green buildings or gardens, as we've just seen, or waste reduction. Students get engaged. They are able to ask some bigger questions related to issues of social justice, related to inequalities, and really related to, why do we really do this work? And so as you talked about assessment, and the other thing about student leadership really helps along. Do you want to add a little bit about the student leadership part?
Sure. Well, our program has a really interesting connection to both our sustainability programs and also to enrollment management and student affairs. And I had a real interest in connecting these two pieces. There are a lot of different co-curricular programs kind of popping up around the U.S., and we want to make sure that those are based in theories that are both well-rounded, as Dilafruz talked about the social justice aspect, so being a really well-rounded leader, and also having the sustainability background and understanding of systems thinking and those kinds of principles that we want to focus on. So that was the real intersection that we were looking at through this paper. And so we looked at some of the, we looked at the leadership standards for CAP, which is the Council for Academic Standards, and we looked at ACPA, which is a student affairs professional organization. They've created some change agent abilities that they think sustainability leadership has. And then we also connected that to the sustainability education aspect, so looking at the work done by the Center for Equal Literacy around eco-literate practices. So we wanted to really mesh those together. And then Vicki was a great part of this as well, because she helped us to design a really exciting, fun, interactive assessment process. So our students were involved in that as well.
So the part of this I think is interesting is when you start with aligning your assessments to program goals and to the outcomes you're hoping to see, and also to best practices in theory. Of course, it creates a more valid measure of student experience, and we can then know that the impact that we had on students, the transformation that we have with students, was due to our curriculum and our experiences with them.
And just to round up, I think what else it does is that these curricular and co-curricular activities, as they come together and students practice sustainability principles that they are learning in the class, it also helps them make a commitment to these broader goals around diversity, social justice, around taking care of the earth. So that is what is so very exciting about all this. And we hope that people will look at our article next, and there is a link that will take them to it.
Right.
Thank you.
Thanks.
Thank you both. Thank you.